Alright, people, this is it, baby. Bengals, Dolphins matchup, baby. I don't think Cincinnati.com has the trends, or they go through them inside. I can't go inside the numbers with you here today. I don't know if the notes are out yet, so I'm doing this a little early. Ray Maluga, though, out 3 to 4 weeks, so that's actually not that bad. We have the bye week. So if you take from the day of the injury, 4 weeks, he should be back. That game after the bye week, I don't know who it's against, but yeah, it sucks that he's out. This is gonna be, because this is 2 tough road games coming up. But Ray Rice is out for the season, so man, this is the window here, man. This is the opportunity, man. If we're not the same old Bengals, we gotta go in and beat Miami. And I actually like Miami. 2.5 road dog has been covering a lot. I can go through some. Pittsburgh covered the number at 2.5. Cincinnati, we covered number 2.5 against Green Bay. Baltimore lost the game, but covered the spread against in that game. So who knows? Maybe we get the cover. See what happens though. So I'm going to go through the rest of the games for week 1 as well, but I'm just going to quickly break down the Bengal matchup. Mike Wallace has straight up sucked since I don't know what his stats are. I'm not looking at him in front of me. But he straight up stinks right now. And so, yeah, obviously our wide receiving core is way better. I mean, Brian Hartline's okay. Definitely our receiving core is way better. Tight end wise, we just got him beat out the box. Lamar Miller's pretty good. He's like Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, but with a little bit more speed and a little bit more cutting ability. But and with Ray Maluga going, I am concerned a little bit because I think we're gonna have to stop him to win this game. And obviously, you know, we got to beat him at the line of scrimmage as well. Tannehill's been sacked a lot, so I'm gonna have a big sack game. We gotta get some sacks this weekend. I want to see Michael Johnson's name. Haven't heard his name much. I can't think of the other defensive end. God, I'm drawing a blank. Oh God, it's awful. Carlos Dunlap. Yeah, I like to see a big game from one of the defensive ends. I like to see a 3, maybe in a 4-sack game, especially when Tannehill. I think he's the most sacked guy in the league. Dolphins are giving up sacks left and right, so I like to see a big sack week. And so obviously, I say we just jam the box, 8 in the box, man. You know what I'm saying? Put the 1 safety deep over Mike Wallace and man up on maybe drop one of the guys in the coverage, because Hartline's not going to go deep. Hartline's not going to beat you with speed. You know, he's going to, he's not going to beat you with speed. So it's going to be a tough game because the line's 2.5. Offensive line, you know, they're giving up sacks, so our offensive line, Andy Dalton's getting time, and that's all Andy Dalton needs to run this offense, boy, I tell you. And he's getting it done right now, so hopefully we can keep doing it. This is a big game, because, you know, the Colts are right there. Every game counts, man. Every game counts, man. And I want that bye. Want that bye, baby. January 13th or whatever, January 22nd or whatever date you want to put on it. January probably 14th. I want the bye, baby. Cincinnati, home field. Divisional playoff game. The winner goes to the AFC Championship game at PBS. We'll see what happens. But this is a big game for the bye. Not sure what the injury report is for the Dolphins. I don't know who's hurt. This team just fell apart, and you know, if Ryan Tannehill's just losing confidence, I mean, all the momentum's our way. But if this game is fixed, it might be fixed. Could see the Bengals lose. Could see the Bengals struggle. I think we might struggle to cover the number. I think this game's gonna be a close game. I was a little. No one foresaw that blowout, especially as well as the Jets were playing. No one foresaw that blowout last week. That's for sure. So real quick, I'll give you the Blazing 5 real quick. Obviously, you know the Bengals are in there regardless of what I feel personally. The Bengals will be in there. Now the line's up to 3. 2.5, 3. Most at 3, 2.5 on most books. They're begging you to take. Oh no. Yeah, minus 115. I mean, the spread concessions. Oh, they don't even have. It just says preview. Let me hit the preview button. Yeah, they don't even have the spread concessions out. Why Cincinnati Bengals surge has them in the control of the AFC North. Miami Dolphins must find a way to turn things around before their season slips away. And boy, it is slipping away because he's losing confidence week after week. The visiting Bengals look for a 5th consecutive victory while trying to hand the Dolphins a 5th straight defeat Thursday night. Paced by the recent struggle play of quarterback. Paced by the recent strong play of quarterback Andy Dalton, Cincinnati 6-2 is the only team in the division at 500 or better, and it's in the position to win 5 in a row for the 2nd time in 3 seasons. Wow, I didn't know that. We're very good. Safety Chris Crocker said we're very, very good, but we have to play like it. The Bengals have scored 103 points in the last 3 games, largely because of Dalton. The third-year player has passed for at least 325 yards in each of those contests and became the first Bengal to throw over a 3-game span. Dalton intercepted just twice in that stretch through a career of 5 touchdown passes and a 49-9 home win rout of the New York Jets. This is where I want to be, said Dalton, who had 5 touchdowns and 5 INTs through his first 5 games. This is how I want to be playing. For Andy Dalton's touchdowns against the Jets went to Marvin Lewis, who became the first receiver to record that many in the game since Terrell Owens and Randy Moss in 2007. Wow, joining some rare air there. Hopefully, Marvin Jones is a really good guy, though. You can just tell the personality on him. Obviously, the same as T.O. and Randy Moss. I mean, them guys just straight up divas. Second year pro playing alongside star Jay Green. Jones finished with a career high 122 yards, 8 catches. He recorded 6 of the team leading 7 touchdowns in the last 3 games. Blah, blah, blah. And let's see what the Miami from Marmel and Daniel Thomas have helped rush for 276 yards in the last 2 games, including a season high 156 against the Patriots. Bengals are 8th in the league with 97.2 yards games allowed on the ground, though they're likely to be without starting middle linebacker Ryan Malugu after he injured his knee and suffered a concussion against the Jets. Miami coach Joe Phillips still believes his team is capable of getting back on track. If you don't have a strong locker room, you don't have a good character individuals. I think that could be a concern, he said. I have a lot of faith in our guys, and I believe in them. I think we'll get the thing right and fixed. We have to do it quickly. This is a good team coming in here on Thursday night. That's right, baby. It is a good team. This is a really tough game. Mike Wallace, who has 2 100-yard receiving games and 1 touchdown in his first season with the Dolphins. So, I mean, he hasn't been there for them. And hopefully it's not his coming out party either. Keep that rock buried where it belongs. We don't need Mike Wallace doing anything. I don't think he did much when he played with the Steelers. Even when we went up against him against the Steelers, we shut down Mike Wallace. So he'll be a non-factor. I don't know. It's going to be a tough game. I think the Bengals win by a field goal or 2 points, though. So that's what I think. I'll go final score 27-24 in that neighborhood. All right, so let me just go through the rest of the league. I'm sorry I'm going all over the place. So, all right, Kansas City at Buffalo. Buffalo's getting 3 at home. I'm going to take Buffalo, the home dog. I want Kansas. I actually don't want Kansas City to lose, though, honestly. Ugh. I don't know. I guess Thad Lewis is playing. I'm going to take the dog or pass on this one. So you can pass. Obviously, Buffalo's my pick, though. Not my Blazing 5 potential here. Minnesota at Dallas. I'm actually leaning towards Minnesota getting the 10. I just like the 10 points. But it's not 10.5. There was 10.5 on some books. I'm a little confused. It's at Dallas. Dallas is a really talented team. They have a great spread record, by the way. Because 2 of the losses they've covered. Now, 3 of their losses they covered, excuse me. And I'm not sure about all their wins. I think they covered the number for the most part. So, yeah, they did. So maybe this is a game where Dallas wins but doesn't cover. So I'm going to go Minnesota, non-blazing 5, though. Tennessee, wow, I would never bet St. Louis +3. St. Louis is at home, though. This is another one where you take the dog or pass. Obviously, there's plenty of reasons to like Tennessee. They're coming off a bye week. I think Jake Locker's back. So I'll lay into Tennessee. Obviously, this is a pass, though. But I would pass on this game. New Orleans at New York. New York's getting 6 points at home. Rex Ryan and Rob Ryan. Then Sean Payton's return to New York. That's where he cut his cloth, made his bones. Sean Payton with a Dave Fossil. Woo! Dave Fossil with a piece of work. And then Tom Coughlin. Anyways, yeah, tough game here. Like I said, I'll take the home dog. I'll take the 6 points, unfortunately. Maybe New Orleans is due for a letdown game, even though New Orleans lost to New England. They beat Miami, and they covered against Buffalo. So you know what? If they go to, they're an elite team. Elite teams usually go 3-1 against the spread, or maybe they'll go 2-2 against the spread. New Orleans will win this game. I like the Jets for the cover. So maybe those are the 2 games that cover. I'll put the Jets in the blazing 5. What the hell? San Diego, Washington. I can't pick a Washington game for my life, so I'm just going to say San Diego. And they're coming off the bye. Washington will probably end up winning this game because, like I said, any team coming off the bye, there's a reason. I always bet a team coming off a bye. I'm sorry. Every team I've liked coming off the bye this year, I think's lost. So I don't know, but I'm going to pick San Diego and pass on that one. Because either way, I bet Washington. I'm wrong. So, but I'll go with San Diego and pass on it. As far as blazing 5 potential. Atlanta at Carolina. It's a really tough game. Atlanta's really stinking. But, I mean, Carolina's a little too inconsistent. Yeah, they had the 12 days rest. So there's a reason to like Carolina to cover this number. Like I said, I should bet the opposite. Obviously, I like Carolina, though. But then again, Atlanta might win outright. I wouldn't take the points. If you want to bet Atlanta, money line, you're getting 3-1. If you want to get crazy there, I don't think the points are going to come into play in this. Either Carolina's going to cover the number, or Atlanta's going to win outright. That's just my opinion in this game. But I'll pick Carolina and pass. Philadelphia at Oakland. Okay, baby, this is my stone cold lead pipe lock. La 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 la, lock it up. Philadelphia Eagles. Lock of the century, baby. You heard it here first. This game is a lock. Nick Foles will be playing. He'll be a little smarter. You know, he'll be smart. He's gonna, no one's going to take, not too many people are going to take Philly. I don't think. Especially after the poet offense. The inept so-called Chip Kelly's potent offense. Well, sorry for yawning. But yeah, this is a stone cold lead pipe lock. I'm going to give you the reason why right here. One, Philly's at Oakland, so not too many people are going to bet Philly. I would say the smart money would be on Oakland, or consensus money, whatever you want to say. Because of the 3,000 miles, okay? But most teams don't go 0-4 against the AFC, and especially against the spread, even though it's basically a pick on Philly's +1, actually. Yeah, +1, maybe +2. So this is definitely in my blazing 5 this week, along with Cincinnati and Minnesota. Was it Minnesota? Oh, the Jets. Excuse me, I'm getting off track. So yeah, anyways, yeah, they lost to Kansas City at home, didn't cover. San Diego, they were favored in that game, lost, didn't cover. And obviously Denver, they were getting a lot of points and didn't cover. So this one, they're going to win this game outright. They're not going to go 0-4. And if I'm wrong, then oh well, I eat my pride. I'm betting all the last dollars I have in my account, which ain't much, but empty the bank account on this one, fellas. Take the birds. Put a big wager on that one this weekend. Depending, 200, whatever the heart meets the budget there. Tampa Bay at Seattle. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, you gotta like Seattle, right? Wow, and it's 17 with no Sidney Rice. I love Seattle here, though. Seattle at home. Mike Lennon. What's Mike Lennon gonna do? No Doug Martin. I love Seattle. Blazing 5, especially after most people are gonna stay away from this game, so I'll put it in my Blazing 5. Baltimore, Cleveland. I like Cleveland getting the points. Jason Campbell looks like he can actually do something with that offense. Maybe Baltimore. I think Ray Rice is out for the season. Whew. I really like Cleveland. No reason not to like Cleveland here. Take Cleveland. Pittsburgh at New England. I'm cheering for Pittsburgh. Probably New England covers this number. Yeah, that's that. New England's going to win this game, boy, and cover the spread. But I'm cheering for Pittsburgh. So there's my Blazing 5 right there. No doubt about it. New England, Cleveland, Seattle, Philly, and the Jets. And Cincinnati. There you go. That's it. Boom. I'll do a Blazing 5 because it's a Thursday night game. So those are the 6 games I'll be putting some action on. Indianapolis at Houston. Houston's getting points at home. Both teams are coming off the bye. If Matt Schaub has his head right and can put together a good football game, obviously I'm cheering for Houston, so I'm going to pick Houston. I want the bye week, right? So I'm going to pick Houston. I'm going to be biased in this one. Plus they're at home getting points. I don't know, a lot of home dogs I'm liking though. There's just a lot of home dogs out there. Hopefully Kansas City doesn't cover Miami. A lot of home dogs. Wow, that's a lot of home dogs that I see. This Cleveland one's a division rival game too, so I might not like. But you know what? I still go with. I'll fade Cleveland now. I'm going to fade the Cleveland. Take that out of my Blazing 5. I'll stick with Cincinnati. I'll take New England, even though I need New England to lose. But I'm not worried about New England because we beat New England. So I'm pretty sure whatever tiebreaker situation comes down, we should beat them. I think New England's 2 losses are to Cincinnati and to the Jets, and we beat the Jets. So they're going to go head-to-head. So I'm not worried. So I'm not worried about New England. As long as we win Thursday night, I'm not worried about New England. I'll still be cheering for Pittsburgh, but I'll take that. So I'm not worried about. I'm worried about the Colts, and I'm going to pull for Houston, and I'll bet you. I'm going to bet Houston small wager. Like I said, pass on this game too. Chicago, Green Bay. I mean, I don't know. Washington's defense is the worst defense on the planet, but McCown looked pretty good, and Chicago is coming off a bye week. It is at Green Bay though, Lambeau Field, and the defense for Chicago is suspect. Lance Briggs is out, I think. I think he's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. This is a tough game. It's a Monday nighter. But the last Monday nighter covered the spread. So obviously I think Indianapolis is going to win and Chicago might either win outright or cover the number. Or Houston wins and then they give you Green Bay. They're not going to give you both. I told you that last week. With the Green Bay, everybody bet Minnesota and Green Bay won. But I'm just saying smart money. The more smart money was on Minnesota though. They had some bettors on Minnesota's side and Green Bay. But I think predominantly public consensus. Most of the bets were on Green Bay. I bet though. And last night, I'm sure everybody had Seattle. I can't see that many people playing the Rams, and they got you were on the wrong side on that one. So yeah, these night games they're not going to give you both. And then the over and under, so maybe they'll give you Green Bay and they'll give you the under, and instead of everybody will bet the overs in that game, will probably go unders. And the Colts game, I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Wow, this was a really long video. I hope you stayed in and watched it. So there's the Blazing 5, New England, Cincinnati, the Jets at home. Who else do I like? I like the Eagles. That's a lock. Lock of the year. The Eagles. And then Seattle. I like Seattle. Greg Schiano, baby. You're done, son. Go back to Rutgers. But, oh, you still got Darrelle Revis. That's a lot of points with Darrelle Revis on your team. And Deshaun Golston, too. But if he lost that but no running game, and if he lost that locker room, I mean, I would take the points, because you just got to think the Seattle's defense is going to put up 21 points alone. So, yeah, with Mike Lennon in there, I mean, that dude stinks. But Sherman got banged up last night, too, so I don't know. I'm confused, but I'm going to go with Seattle. The hell with it. They're my team, so. All right, here's the picks. I'm probably not going to go 5-0. Whatever. Hopefully I can get a winning week, though. I'll take 3-2. Will be good. I can't remember the last winning week I had. All right, guys. Sorry for this being a long video. Once again, though, who they think gonna beat them Bengals? I'll see you Football Friday with the extra review of the Bengals-Dolphins matchup, and hopefully we can pull out this win and move to 7-2. All right, baby.